Hey YouTube, Danny here, and I was in Alicante España, and I want to know if there's a retro game community and if there are retro game shops around this place. So let's take a look around. Well, that was a little bit of disappointment because there was only one actual retro shop and some of the bigger chain shops. The only shop you can call a retro game shop is called Lo Retro Mola and is located in the north of the city center near the central market hall. It's a little bit of a search, but if you use Google Maps you should be able to find it. And it's easily recognizable to its yellow front facade, so to say. It more or less functions as an electronic repair shop, but it has a retro game front store. It has a relatively small but interesting retro game selection, with games for most common systems, but also a good selection of home computer and Master System games, as they were pretty popular in Spain. Surprisingly enough, they also had Neo Geo MVS cards and quite a lot of Dreamcast games. During my visit, I also got a little bit of a backroom tour, and as you can see, the shop also sells a lot of stuff on eBay. And not only retro gaming, but also a lot of vinyl and books and comics and electronics. Pretty interesting were the stacks and stacks of big box PC games. The folks that run the store are very enthusiastic and definitely like to talk about their hobby. So if you're in Alicante, be sure to hit the shop and take a look around.
Mac Warrior 2 and Barcode Battler I had as well. Scanning the barcode. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll make special.
In the back room they also had a couple of obscure Japanese Thiis DS games lying around, and especially this prologue to Death Note looks interesting in hindsight. I do have a couple of these restaurant or chef related video games for the Sega Saturn, and generally they're very hard to play as it's really text heavy, so I'll pass on that.
Put their menus on DS cards.
Maybe you can play the games.
Yeah. Oh yes. So many.
They had tons of faulty 360 and PS3 systems laying around, and they tried to fix them up or sell them off as faulty.
Maybe 5 years ago, 15 employees to repair everything.
Yeah.
Here, there, there.
And it's still our stacks of games.
Yeah.
Like in PSP videos.
And everywhere there's random stuff laying around, like UMD movies or a bird. Also in the back room they had a couple of Sega consoles boxed. This Mega Drive 2, the box is a little bit worn, but the machine itself and the controllers look like new. It had the manual and stuff like that. It was a little bit too expensive for me and I couldn't get it with me back in my luggage.
My mother has room in the suitcase.
as I said, they had a lot of Master System games, which were very decently priced, so I did pick up some Master System games. And actually, I later found out that Space Gun was already in my collection, so I switched out Space Gun for Forgotten Worlds for the Master System. I generally walk into the CEX for the PSP and PS2 sections, because they do tend to have a little bit more obscure games than you would think, for generally fair prices. This game I did pick up. I'm willing to take an €8 chance on a Namco game. So see at home what it is. And I find another title, Legends 2, at the CEX. I bought my original one at the CEX in London, and if you can get it for €10, pick it up. It's probably the best compilation available on the PS2. For €6 I would definitely pick up Trauma Center Second Opinion. I already have the game double, so... Last and least is Game, another British chain store that you'll find in every mall in Spain. And for the Vita and Wii U collectors out there, it seems like the prices are coming down. And this shop actually has quite a decent selection of games. A couple of Japanese titles in there, but I wasn't particularly planning on expanding my PS Vita collections. And that concludes my game hunting adventures in Spain. And I hope to see you on my channel, and please like and subscribe, and see you next time.